My name is Brian Parker. I'm a local artist, dancer, singer. This is my first one-man show. It has work covering the last sort of 2 years that I've been painting seriously. The show's hung from one end to the other, starting kind of figuratively but a little bit abstract at this end, moving on to the completely abstract at the other end of the exhibition. Basically, I've been thinking about my work quite a lot recently, and I think what I try to do is to simplify. I try to put the minimum amount into a painting that will convey the vision I have for the composition that I'm trying to create. So I tend to use flat colours, one colour per area, no tones, lots of edges. And that kind of relates to my interest in pattern and tessellations of the plane, checkerboards, those sorts of things. In the middle of the exhibition is a series of autobiographical works in which I'm creating portraits, but portraits that don't necessarily include a likeness. Most of them include a likeness, but not always. Yeah, this piece is one of the works in the autobiographical section. It's obviously a likeness of me, I hope, but it also includes my entire medical history from birth. So it includes all the medicines I've taken, all the illnesses I've had, all the investigations and tests, my x-rays, brain scans, and a bill. A rough estimate of how much it costs to keep me alive and well, which of course is the title of the piece. That also counts for the smile of the sitter, who is overjoyed to be alive and well. This piece is based on the idea of a dry stone wall, and each of the blocks of books is intended to represent a stone in the wall. However, these books are all my books, a random selection from my bookshelves, chosen largely for their size and shape rather than their subject matter. However, they are all my books, so again it becomes an autobiographical picture, in that it is telling you something about me, my likes and dislikes in literature, and some of my interests. Yeah, and this is a self-portrait of me in my kitchen. At the time I painted it, I was kind of thinking about how artists get inspiration from the studios and create paintings from that. And for me, my kitchen is a very creative place. I don't have cupboards, I only have shelves, so I can see all the things that I've got. But I find that visually stimulating, and a row of blank cupboards I find boring. And you know, I do a lot of cooking in there, so it seemed like an appropriate place, an appropriate setting, to place myself. You know, and I just see a scene and I think that would make a good, that's a great composition, it would make a great painting. And then I think about it for a bit, and then I start this process of minimalism or simplification. What's the minimum I can put into this picture and still create the image that, you know, so that you know what I wanted to tell you about it. So that's kind of where I'm going at the moment.